It is about half past the hour, give or take a few minutes. Idaho murder suspect Bryan Kohberger back in court Tuesday. His defense team is asking for more time to go through all of the evidence. Prosecutors want the death penalty if he's convicted, saying the defendant, quote, showed an utter disregard for human life. The 28-year-old charged with 4 counts of murder in connection with the deaths of those college students found stabbed mercilessly in their beds last November. NewsNation law and justice contributor and retired FBI agent Jennifer Coffindaffer is joining me right now. Jennifer, good morning to you. You know, prosecutors say the state has everything it needs, including 10,000 tips and audio-video clips. Where are we at in terms of discovery hearing decisions?
Well, really, those should be coming post haste. I mean, they've actually put a deadline in mid-July on these reports that the FBI still hasn't finished. They specifically relate to the cell phone evidence as well as that Elantra evidence. So it makes sense that the defense wants to get their hands on those, as that is a huge part of this investigation.
But what is the defense still missing? Will they receive all the information pertaining to the grand jury material?
Now, that we don't know. That will be up to Judge. No, I didn't stutter. Judge will make that decision. And it's going to be interesting. They should definitely get the transcripts. And really, that's the meat and potatoes of what happened anyway. But they're seeking much more than that. They're seeking names of grand jurors. They are seeking how those grand jurors were selected, well outside of what normally they should legally get. But again, it's going to be in Judge's hands.
Okay, and again, you're alliterating, or rather you're highlighting the fact that the judge's last name happens to be Judge. Quite ironic. But the defense now pushing for training records of 3 police officers who interviewed witnesses. Just worst case scenario, what would happen if they somehow found proof the investigators unwittingly compromised this case?
Well, the training records, I don't believe, would ever show that. I find this whole point quite unusual. In other words, just turn over the training records. These individuals aren't going to take the stand. At least that's the prosecution's decision, as well as what they're saying is going to happen. So just turn them over. The training they received is really irrelevant, especially if they're not even going to testify. So I'm a little bit confused why this training record issue is an issue.
Does it sound like they're trying to stall for time?
No, I don't think they are. Perhaps these officers didn't receive much training and they don't want that out there. I don't know. It's very odd to me, but I do know this. The defense has every single morsel that the prosecution has, other than the items we've just talked about, those training records and those 2 FBI reports.
There's a lot of people following this case closely, just like they did with the Gabby Petito case. One interesting note, Kohberger attended the last 2 hearings in a suit and tie instead of a jumpsuit. Is that unusual?
It's hard for me to really tell you how unusual that is. In 28 years of attending these hearings, I've never seen it. It makes total sense when an individual is going to be before the jury to have them appropriately dressed and to not bias a jury, seeing them in shackles and a yellow jumpsuit every day. But this is so unusual for hearings. It doesn't happen. And by the way, I find it to be a security risk. He is only, steps away from the individual bailiffs that are guarding him that are armed. And he's accused of a quadruple murder. It's just unheard of.
Do you think it's a perception thing? Is he trying to, attending mass multiple times a week, wearing the suit? Is this something maybe his attorney would recommend to help his reputation?
I believe this is the exact reason. And I think Judge has allowed it. He's going to allow some of these concessions because he doesn't want to seem that he's impartial to one side or the other. So this small concession to have their client look like an upstanding citizen going to church, no less, is not a bad move. And it's an excellent move on behalf of the defense team.
All right, Jennifer Coffindaffer, always interesting to speak with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Adrienne.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.